Good morning. Good morning. Mary Poppins is in the kitchen. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How you doing? This is The Corner. I'm Bima, better known as Els, and today we are working on our detective journal. If I can find it. It's here someplace. I find it. This bag is fat compared to, and it doesn't even have the book in it. That's the scary part. Paper. One more pieces. Paper. Some more paper. Some signatures. And a metric ton of washi tape. Okay. Let's actually get the book. Okay. All right. Yes. The bag of crap. All right. So we are using a scrapbook style flip journal to do this because we can put the signatures in between. So far, we have put on our first page, and then it flips, turns. There's a nice big pocket here, nice tab to move it, and then inside we have this page where you can write, and then we'll do something over here. Don't know what we're doing yet. Then we'll have a signature. Then we have a nice big pocket here with another tab. So this was a flip page, and like one of these. Yes, one of these. It was one of these pages, and we just put a pocket on the bottom. So we have a nice big pocket with another tab, another writing space, and then over here we're going to be doing a belly band. Yeah. And then we'll have signatures. There's actually 4 places to put a signature, so we could put one. We can put one here. I think we're going to put either here or there. We're going to put in a some kind of a folio, a removable piece, and then we'll have another signature here. So it'll be a nice big book when we're done. This one will be fabulous. Okay. Still don't know what I want to do with this page, so let's move on to working on our belly band today. We'll get that out of the way. I don't know. Let's see if there's anything in here we want to use. If not, we'll print off a big version. Because when you get them printed, they only print them in one size. Yeah, see. Only in one size. So, I do have some larger ones I printed. And I kind of want to use this. Like that part. Here, this part, that part. Let's use that part. My daughter is finally graduating from high school. She's 35 years old, and she got her diploma today. She's walking on the 23rd, but she got her diploma today. All right,
Very proud of her.
So we're going to do this right here. If we can hold on to the paper long enough to put some glue on it. It's one of those days, you know? I'm all finger thumb stuff. Okay. I want this right about there. All right, so I'm going to trim this out, and we'll get busy. Yeah, so on May the 23rd, she actually walks, and they're having. Here's the thing about being in Vegas: they have their graduation ceremonies in the casinos, because the casinos have big auditoriums. So she's actually going to be walking across the graduation stage down at the Orleans, which is just off the strip. It's just the strip runs parallel to Interstate 15, and on the other side of it is more like locals type stuff, and that's where the Orleans is. And so she'll be walking there. I have way too many daubers and stuff up here. All right, let's put some ink on here. So she gets, so many tickets. Because, of course, they're not going to do the whole auditorium. Because that would be ridiculous. Let's get these out of here. Because these are from, what is the fossilized amber for? We used it on something. Anyway. Oh, it's from the Bee Journal. So let's get rid of this real quick. And the Worn lipstick, because both of those we're not using right now. Handles away. We'll put those in the bin later. Hello, Michelle. Hello, Arlene. Yes, walk, get the paper, go party. Okay. So now the question is, do I want to add something to this belly band or just use it as is? Because it looks pretty cool just the way it is. You know what I mean? So let's see what we have that might be cool. Kind of like that. But I want to make it stand up. So let's do this. I'm going to put it on here, and then I'm going to re-fussy cut it. And then hopefully, see, now this just worked beautifully. To do rude things with my ink, with my glue bottle, just to get glue out. It's disgusting. Okay. Put that on there. Hi, Christine.
Hello, Christine.
All right, let's see. We may not use this, it just depends. Depends on what it looks like once we have it, a little thicker. Because I'm thinking to give it dimension, use some dimensionals on here. So that it kind of pops off the page. Let me grab some dimensionals and we'll see what that looks like. Cleaned my desk off last night, so now it's like all weird. No. Yeah, guess I'm going to reprint some paper. Or not, maybe not. We'll live with it. Just dump my soda. Not a lot, just a little. All right. Some dimensions. These are thick. Okay.
You need a paper towels or something?
No, I got it. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to put some dimensionals on here, but I'm not going to take the backing off so we can just see what this looks like. And if I don't like them, then I'll pull them off. I kind of like it. That's Sandra. She's being a noisy kitchen mouse.
I'm sorry.
Okay. I kind of like it, so we're doing it. I'm going to add a little bit of glue because I don't trust dimensionals.
Oops.
I think we'll do it this way, counter to that page on there. I like it, guys. I like it. It's got a little lift on it. It's kind of cool. Okay. All right, we're going to put the pin back in the glue so that hopefully the glue will work for us. So, okay, so I know that you guys used to like to go to Tuesday morning with me. Would you all be interested in just going, local shopping? When I go hit the thrifts? And I don't think I want to put anything behind this. Because I think what I want to do is I want to let the journal card that we put in here stand on its own. Let's put in some washi tape. Then we'll decide. Yeah, this one I think.
Hey, Nitwit. Mindful.
Get Boney over here because Boney will look really good at cutting this. Boney has a nick in his end. Oh, that sucks. Hold on. I'll have to hit that later with the file. Because I got a lot of thrift stores here that I go to. And I was like, maybe they want to go there too. I don't know. We used to have a good time on Tuesday morning. Yeah, I don't think this needs anything. All right. We're going to do it. We're doing it. I know it's terrifying, but we're doing it anyway. All right, I'm going to put paper clip on here for a minute. And we'll set this aside, let it dry, and then we're going to work on a journaling card, for this. So let's measure. We are looking for something that's about 5 by we'll start with 5 by 7, see where that takes us, okay? All right, so let's get this out of the way. And let me grab a 5 by 7 index card. And we'll start by rounding corners because, you know what, we'll do the big one. That'll make it look like more of an oval. Okay. Let's see if this will even slide in. Book. Book. All right, so we're going to take a little bit off the end and then we'll reround. It's a little snug. So I'm going to take like 1/2 inch off of here. Reround. See if that works. You never really tell if it's going to work until you round the corners. You know what I mean? Because it's crafter's hell. What do you think, guys? I think that works really good. Sorry, let me get it totally on screen. So we'll use this one, and we'll decorate the back because it's got lines on it. Blah. I'm going to leave this. It's got like a lacy print. So we'll leave the lacy print as the writing on the side, and the other side we'll cover. Okay. Okay. Let's see. What do we got here? We need something. Now we do have these. I kind of like this, like, well, we could use this part, the evidence part. Let's use the evidence part. This is the part I spilled the soda, so, you know. All right, I'm going to use tape on this. Matter of fact, I'm going to put it through the Xyron. Let me grab that. We'll use the big one. I was thinking about using the 5-inch, but, you know, we'll use the big one. Okay, we want sticky on this side. Okay. And I really don't mind this, to be honest. It just makes it look a little older. Okay. So I'm going to get my card out. There it is. Just make sure this is very well adhered to the adhesive. And then we'll pull this part off. Keep that, because it actually takes up a little bit of glue that gets around the sides, you know. Sometimes. Okay. You know what? We're going this way. I hope we got something good, you know? All right. I'm going to trim this. I'm going to trim that because there's a whole lot. This one. And we'll get to that. Right there. Okay, little trim here. And then we'll re-round all the corners. Trim. There we go. That's better. Good. 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 Okay. Let's take a look. What do we got? This one. I think I'm going to do that again. On that one. Just a little piece there. There we go. Got it. Okay. So this is the front. I like it. Came up good. All right. So we're going to get the dauber and we're going to ink. Let's get ink. Inkity, inkity, ink. Inkity, 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 inkity. Okay. Now, let's see. Let's put a piece of Scotch tape on this. I promise, guys, this is coming soon. Michelle and I are collaborating on this, and we're just trying to get it to the right spot, you know? So let me get this. And I just want to cover that, like where it looks like it's torn, because I think that it'll be cool if we just cover it with some tape. You know, like somebody screwed it up. We put a couple of pieces of tape on it to hold it together. Okay. There. Just take that off. There. Precious stuff, man. We don't want to waste it. I have very, very little of it right now. I think it works. Hi, Gypsy. All right. Today is May Day, the 1st of May. It's my child's birthday. One of them, anyway. My youngest girl. Although I'm not sure I'm supposed to be able to call her a girl anymore. I don't know. She's, you know, one of those kids that's all confused about who she is, who they are. I don't know. But it's her birthday. Their birthday. Okay, we're going to do a little journal thing over here. And then I don't know what else I'm going to do. Why'd you fall down? You are not supposed to fall down. No, no, no. Okay. Okay, what else? Need something. All right. Okay. Ugh. Okay, let me see here. There. 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 And we're going to put this right here. Trying not to put anything on here that's kind of seriously glue. Because this has to slide in, you know. So I don't want to put anything on it that's going to be too bulky. Let's see. Okay. The glue hates me, let's be honest. Hates me, hates me, hates me. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. I don't know why. This is like totally different themed detective, and the Pink Panther is playing in my head. And welcome to my madness. Okay. All right, so now let's take these off. Now that we know our belly band is in, let's go ahead and flip to that page, and we'll put in our journaling card. Perfect. All right, so we have our front cover, which probably needs some washi tape. We'll have to look at that. We're going to need a journal, some cards here and here. We still need to figure out what we're doing here. Don't know yet. Writing space, journal card. Then we have our flip up, which we have to put paper on, so, you know, on both sides, so we can put our tab on it. Then we have this one that's going to flip out. another belly band or pocket. And don't forget, you'll wear that. We have these envelopes too. These black envelopes that we can use. So we have stuff, man. Stuff, I tell you. Stuff. Okay, now, we did say that there were a couple of these that we could use, and I'm thinking this might be one of them. So let's put some ink on here. More ink. Okay. So this one is totally off. This is a journaling card from Midnight Garden from Prima. But look at it. It so goes with this, right? Then we'll put a big tag in there, real tall tag. I'll find something that'll work. But we'll put a nice tall tag in here. And then we have this, which again is going to get, you know, a nice journaling card. Oh, that might actually fit in there. Okay, let me see. There's another one in here, I think, that we could use. Not the flowery ones. No. We do have this one, which we'll have to decorate it a little bit, you know. We don't want to do a lot. We're just minimal stuff here. Minimal. We're letting the papers talk. Translation. I think I'm going to be lazy on this one because it's just going to kind of happen. Okay, I'm going to go crazy with it. We all know this. This kind of looks like a desk blotter to me. So we could put that in there. And you know what we could do is put another one of these tabs on it to pull it in and out. I think we might do that. Let me see. Let me cut another tab and we shall see. Inky dinky doo, inky dinky, inky dinky doo. Oh, inky dinky, inky dinky doo. She was late because she was feeding her face. And then once she was done feeding her face, she's got this obsession with doing dishes. Okay, a little bit of ink there. All right, so we're going to put this on here. I don't know why I'm always so sketchy about, you know, being so perfect, getting these lined up when I fold them. Because we all know that you can't see the other side. But I'm like, no, it's got to be perfect. Okay. I like it. It's like a tab under a tab. No, we're going to decorate this one to the nines. I'm joking about not really decorating it. We're going to have some fun with this one because it's fun. I mean, look at all of this. There's flips and flops and flaps and floops and, you know, so we're going to have a good time with this one. I hurt their feelings, but, you know, I just can't see that in, you know, a Sherlock Holmes journal. Like this one, maybe, because it's like botany and plants and stuff. You know, we could use that one, certainly. But not sky blue with flowers. No, maybe. Yes, but we've already used one. Then there's that one. That one's cool. And I think this last one we can use. So there's not a lot of them in here, but there's a few that we can use. And we're just going to kind of, play with this for a while. And then when we're done playing with this part, then we have all of those signatures to play with. We're going to be on this for a while, guys. Yeah, no flowers on this one. Maps, botany, as far as like plants and stuff, I can see because, it's Sherlock Holmes. Okay, let's see. That being said, what do we have? These. Let's see. I saw something in one of these last night that I thought would be perfect in here. I just have to find it. Did I put it? Did it go? Here we go. You know what? I think I'm gonna use the paper one of that. I do have a paper one. So I think I'm gonna find that in my paper stash and get that out. Because I don't want to do the shiny thing on there. Well, it wouldn't be too bad because it's on here, not on the black. So let me grab it. It's in here someplace. I just had it. There it is. Okay. Laudanum. Alrighty then. Still thinking on this, guys. What should we do here? What should we do? What should we do? I do have a new die we can try. Bye, Arlene. I have a brand new die. We haven't used it yet. We could try it at some point. What if we put some stepped pockets in here, maybe? Like, oh, let's see. Let's get a couple of these and let's just take a look. I'm thinking, if we put those down like that and we cut the ends, they could be floppy pockets, flippy pockets. Maybe flippy floppy pockets. I'm on a flippy floppy thing, by the way. Oh, I edited 6 videos yesterday, so I'm gonna get those in. All right, I need to take. I'm gonna try not to take Excedrin, and I'm going to try to take my other pills. What are these? Yes, these ones I want. I'm a little congested, so I think that might be contributing to my head today. So I am going to try to take a decongestant. And I take the HBP, because I have high blood pressure. Who doesn't at our age, right? We get a pokey tool, that might help. Why did they make these things impenetrable for senior citizens to get into? 55, technically that makes me a senior citizen now. And these packets are, wowzer. Okay, these things, bane of the existence. Hi, Miss Janie. All right, those. Decongestant. See if that helps my head. Okay. All right, so back to this. We could do some floppy pockets. Or we could just do, some stepped pockets. I think we're going to do some stepped pockets. Let's do that. La, la. Or maybe we'll do this pocket. Let's cut this out. It's killing me. Let's cut it out. All right. So what color do we want? We want to cut it out of black. And then the front we'll do out of our paper. Because it's a new die. We haven't cut it yet. So let's try it. Okay, first things first. Let's get this piece out of the middle. Okay. And then this piece. All right, so this one comes in 3 pieces. So we can cut that piece to cover this piece. But this piece can go on there to cover that. So let's cut this out of black. Do I have black cardstock someplace? Hello, black cardstock. Yes, you do. Over there in the rainbow of cardstock. Okay. We'll get Gus down. Piece of black cardstock. 65-pound woman. 65-pound. Not that thin stuff. Okay. All right. And that is about 4.5 inches, so we'll cut this at 5. That should be no problem. Root the machine. All right, plate. All right. Cutting on my magic mat. Not advertising for them. Hi, guys. All right, so we're going to cut this part out first. So let me go run this through. If it even cuts, we haven't cut this one yet. It's brand new. Oh, that cut beautifully. Okay, and then we need the cover for it. So what do we want to use for that? Let me move the book out of the way. Oh, get out of the way. Okay. So, Miss Janie, how you feeling today? I'm gonna cut this piece right here. Put that on the cutter. Top piece. We have to run this more than once because it's thin. Went off the edge a little bit. That's okay. All right. Okay, so here's a problem. I cut this for the right-hand side and I want it on the left. You guys cold. Oh, I hate when that happens. I hate when people share their diseases with me, you know? So if we put this in, it would go that way. And that's not exactly what I wanted. I wanted it on this side going that way. We could put it on here and go on this side going that way. Then what would we put in here? Don't know. No idea. All right. I'm going to take this and paper clip it and just put it to the side, and we'll talk about that later. Maybe someplace else in the book. Maybe this is not the spot for it. Maybe we're going to stick with the, the old standby here. I do like this die though. That's nice. Okay. And now that I have it out of the package and I have no place to put it, we'll just throw it over there in the basket of Wayward Crafts. Ozzy.
Wait.
Give us a minute. Right. So we're going to do these at 3 1/4. How wide? 3 1/4, yes. 3 1/4. Let me let the doggy out. Yes, you dog. Oh. I hate when I'm sick. All right. We need paper to cover this. And that is something that we can use one of the smaller guys, one of the smaller pieces for. So let's see. That would be good. Maybe this. My problem with this is this right here. These faces, I don't like them. It's I don't know. All right, so these are 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. So we're going to cut these at 3 1/8 by 3 1/8.
Hey, Gina, this is Mike with Cox Events Technical Support, calling you reference to Cox ticket number 3005-327. Just trying to follow up with you on the phone issue. If and when you get the if you'd be so kind as to give us a call, we'd greatly appreciate it. We can be reached 24/7 at 1-855-766-9809. Thank you, Cox Business.
Wait a second. Let's see what this is. Somebody who doesn't usually text me. All right. So let me get rid of this part and this. I just want that piece. Okay, 3 1/8 by 3 1/8. And we said this piece up here at the top. So let's get rid of this. Get it out. Not those. Although those would be cute if we could stamp, punch them out. All right. Right about there. There. Just take a little bit more off this side. And then over here. There. All right. These are all good pieces for stuff later. Okay. Let's see. All right. So now, I'm going to do some ink.
Hi, Sebastian.
Uh-oh.
Sebastian,
Didn't work.
this is Mike with Cox Advanced Technical Support, calling under
Y'all know what that
recording. How
means.
you doing today, kind sir?
We have to wrap
Oh,
it up.
it's a fun-filled day every day, my friend. Never the same thing twice, ever, honestly. So, pretty sure you're familiar with this ticket I'm looking at here. I've tried giving Gina a call. I did leave a voicemail for her to give us a call back. That's about where we're at with this at this point with trying to validate or verify the stability of the call center.
Okay, so I want to make sure that I got the open end and the top.
So I just wanted to let you know, give you an update on that.
And I'm going to check this 6 times because I will screw it up. If it's screw upable, I will do it. Okay. That's our top. That's our top. Here we go.
All right, that'd be greatly appreciated because, yeah, I think we left our voicemail earlier this morning and I'm doing it again now, so
Okay.
she's got the message. Or at least should.
Top.
All right, I'll set this ticket out like 2 hours, and then hopefully she'll have had the opportunity, or you've had the opportunity to get hold of her, so that we can figure out which end of this we're at this point. All right, thanks a lot, Sebastian. Apologize for any interruptions that I'm doing right now. It sounds like you're in a meeting or something. All right, okay. All right, much pleasure. Thank you. Have a great day now. Bye-bye.
All right, there we go. Okay. All right. So let's see if we're going to get these in. Are we going to put anything else on the back of the page or just these and some washi tape? I think we're good like this. I'm going to put some small finger pulls in these. Or not. Just jumped to its death. Just little ones, like just a nip. Just in case, You never know when somebody's going to stick something small in the pocket and it's going to be difficult, and then they have to get in there, So. Okay. So now we're going to glue these down. Okay. This one right there. And this one we're going to put like right there. Right here. Okay. Okie dokie. All right, I'm going to say that that's it for today because and that means we have to stop playing. I mean, we don't. We could technically, but I don't like putting his business out there, and he don't like putting my business out there. So. Alrighty, so tomorrow we'll come back to this, and we're going to do some more. I don't think we're going to get into the signatures just yet, but we are going to get into some of the other stuff. That does not belong with these. These, however, belong in the bin, in the bag. Where's the bag? There's the bag. Biggity, 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 biggity. This is like our bits and pieces of ephemera. All right. So there's been some changes. Let me go over that real quick. All right, so originally,
Great. Dude.
I suppose I should go to May 1st, huh? All right, so originally, tomorrow's May 1st, Brian was going to have his D-Stash sale on the 3rd, but his niece is having her birthday party that day. And being the good Uncle Brian, he's going to be there. So we're going to move it out. I don't know when we're moving it to, but because the 7th is on a Wednesday, my sale is still going to be on the 4th. We have tomorrow is Tabapalooza. That's right. Tomorrow is Tabapalooza. Every kind of tab you can possibly imagine and make, and you don't have to have a tab punch to do it. Okay? So tomorrow is Tabapalooza. We're gonna have a whole bunch of I'm gonna have a whole bunch of different ways to make tabs. Get up there. I know. Just kidding. All different types of tags, tabs, and tab. T-A-B, tab. So tomorrow is Tabapalooza, and then and it's just a video, and then we'll be here in the morning for our regular detective part 6, part 5, something. I don't know. We're gonna be here. What else? And then we'll have art therapy tomorrow night and craft with me on Friday. I don't know what we're doing yet. No idea. We might do Tabapalooza. I don't know. But let's see. We have a doily project coming up. We have a hidden paper clip with a tab. It's kind of cool. This is May is apparently tab month. I don't know. All right, but that's it. That's all I got. I am going to scoot on out of here because I got to give hubby some time to do his thing. So if you're new and I haven't offended you, hit the button and subscribe. Why not, right? If I haven't offended you yet, the odds are I probably won't. Also, don't forget to check out the community tab here on the YouTube channel or scoot on over to the Facebook group. Both of those have a list that tell you everything that's going on in my digital world. It will get updated today by tonight. So if you want to wait till then, that would be fantastic. What else? Also, don't forget to go over to my Ko-Fi, pick up some free digitals, or slip into my Patreon and, show a little love. Until I see you again, stay well, my friends. Bye. Hello, silly goose, and bye-bye, silly goose. Sorry you missed us. We'll be here tomorrow at 10:15, 11:15, 12:15, and 1:15 across country.